Hey guys, welcome back to the bunker. It's Wednesday, which means we get to do an episode of Wild Color Wednesday. Thankfully, the storms have passed and we can get to making some baits. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with a great color tonight. Okay, we are back. Welcome to Wild Color Wednesday. Sorry, my computer is being crazy. Hopefully, you guys can hear me okay. The audio good. Hey, what's up, Paul? What's up, Dan? Who else we got online tonight? Where are you guys looking for watching from? I know Paul is out there towards the Melba area. Heck yeah, thanks, folks. Appreciate you guys highlighting that in the comments. Let's see if we can get a few more viewers on this evening. Man, so kind of the game plan tonight. I was actually talking to Scotty earlier today. We were running some errands. Hey, what's up, Delta Mike in the house? What's up, Mr. Waller? Cheers, Joey. How you doing, sir? Let's do it. Let's officially get started. Let's do a cheers. Hopefully you guys have a nice cold beverage enjoying this evening. Hey, what's up, Ricky? HSB Outdoors. How's it going? What's up, Mike and crew? Hopefully Hunter's doing good. Man, all kinds of folks on tonight. So good deal. So here's what I was thinking. I was talking to Scotty today. And I just said I want to do something purple tonight, and I hadn't quite figured it out. And I think I've got an idea. It's going to be a simple color, but sometimes the most simple of colors do the best. So let's get to it. I think enough stumbling. I guess let's just make it. I'm kind of worried. I guess I have some hesitation, but I think it's going to turn out just fine. Hey, what's up, Mike? How's it going? Heck yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and get rolling here. So it's going to be a darker purplish on top. And the belly color, we're going to play around with some hyper shifts. This color is called Lilac. This is a hyper shift from Dead On Plastic. There you go. Now you guys can see it. So hyper shifts are really cool. A little bit goes a long way, so you don't have to use a lot. But it does a cool effect if we can get a darker background on it and leave it relatively light as far as the density goes. Hey, what's up, Roy? You're right. We can finally get started. Thanks, Roy. Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, Levi? Heck yeah. Hey, Julie. Good deal. We got a full house tonight. That's awesome. All right, let's get to rolling here. We're going to start with the belly color is easy because, like I said, it's just going to be a little bit of this hyper shift powder. Let me switch views so you guys can see what we got going on here. I think you guys like this view a little bit better so you can see kind of what goes on, but we're going to start with that lilac color. Mr. Denny in the house. What's up, Rick? But we're going to add some of this lilac to the belly side and see where we sit. What's cool about this hyper shift is I'm literally going to show you how much. This is probably less than 1/8 of a teaspoon. That's it that's going in. This is a 1/4 teaspoon. You can see it right there. So that's all we're doing for about 4 cups of plastic. Let's stir this in here and take a look. We might need just a pinch more. Nope, that's right where we need it. That's perfect. I know you guys may not be able to see it where you're at. Oh yeah, you can see that pinkish hue now in that this belly color here. Let's get that stirred in. And that is it. That's all that goes in the belly color. The only thing I was considering adding some of this or something to the belly is maybe some sparkle violet flake. I am undecided. So probably not the first round, but maybe later on we may add some of this sparkle violet. Mr. Rouse says, "What's up, old man?" I am old. You guys see this gray right here? Oh man. Dan's asking, do I have any small brown flake? I've got two kinds, Dan. I've got this is a Carolina pumpkin brown. Oh, here, I'll show you up here. You can see the color right there. This is a 0.15 solid brown. And then I think I've got some dark brown shiny stuff, almost like a bronze. I know I've got some bronze around here somewhere. What are you thinking, Dan? Oh, we dropped a blue flake right in that belly color. Okay, there we go. All right, belly color is pretty much done. We don't have to do too much of that unless we want to add that sparkle stuff later. So let's keep going here on the top color. We're going to do a mix of two. These are Dead on Plastics Purple and Dead on Plastics Electric Grape. These each have different properties, kind of what they look. You can see in the nozzles here what these two can accomplish. But we're just going to add these to taste and see what happens here. Good evening, Mr. Callahan. How you doing, Brian? Okay, I'm going to try not to squirt this everywhere. There it goes. All right, let's start off with a little bit of Electric Grape. And we've got it sitting next to the other cup of plastic here, so we can kind of regulate and see. So it looks like we're going to need quite a bit of this Electric Grape to kind of darken that top up. I'm also going to add a little bit of black to this, I think, to make it a little bit more of a darker purple. Okay, getting there. A couple drops of this straight up purple. About 10 drops or so. Let's see what this does here. We do need to make this top color solid enough that we get the reflective properties we need we need a darker background basically to really bring this belly color to light. We're getting really close here. Let's do a couple more of the regular purple here, probably 10 more. See where we sit. We're going to do a drop or two of black, I think. Not much, because a little bit goes a long way. Let's do 2 drops. There's 1, 2. That's just straight up Dead on Plastics black, nothing crazy. Darken this top color up a little bit. Like I said, this is going to be a simple color tonight, but I think you guys are going to enjoy it quite a bit. Yeah, we could do maybe some of that sparkle flake. All right, let's do this before we actually get in there. Living the dream, right? I hear you. Yeah, you see Miller hanging out by the door over there? Okay, we're going to take a little bit of this purple, drag it on the counter here, kind of give us an idea. You guys can see it, right? So it's kind of a darkish purple. I know you guys can't zoom in like I can see this. Let's add some of this belly color and see what it does. Oh, there we go. It comes to life. You guys probably can't see that. That's too far away. We're going to go just a hair darker on the top. I'm going to add a little bit more black. Let's do 4 more drops here. 2, 3, 4. That was a big step off the initial purple. That's pretty dark. But I think that's what we're going to need to make this work here. My plastic's cooling off. Right, Julie? He's got it figured out, unlike the rest of us. Okay, let's see if this darker purple, that's closer. What do I want to do here? I don't want to go too much darker. Let's just load it up a little bit more of this Electric Grape. We'll go quite a bit of that, a few of this, and no more black. Let's see what happens. Can't spend half the night mixing colors. We got to get to pouring here. Yeah, I think we're dark enough. I love it. Let's go with it. All right, let's get these in the microwave, get heated up for round 1 here. The first molds I have going, we're going to use Old Faithful when it comes to figuring out a laminate color, and that's our 5-inch serpent shad. That's the soft plastic fluke style. That'll be step 1, as well as we're going to do some chubbies. So the chubbies are going to be the first round here. what did I try? Oh, there we go. Now I can actually talk to you guys. So Chubbies and the 5-inch Serpent Sheds to begin with. That'll be coming first as soon as these get up to speed. I've got the Serpent Sheds in the clamp. The Chubbies, however, we're warming up. These works a lot better if the Chubbies are warm. That's right, I said it. Okay, so there is our preheated Chubby molds. We've got plenty of room for our plastic here. We've got our excess going here. I don't think we're going to need the Mondo injector at first. We'll use the smaller one and then go from there. Yeah, I bet you do, Lance. Yeah, I kind of do too. Looking forward to. I always look forward to this tournament every year. So if you guys ain't got nothing going on Saturday, head down to Lake Lowell. I think you had to get signed up today by 5. But the weigh-in should be what, 3:30, 4 o'clock on Saturday. Over the Caldwell ramp. Should be a good show. For you contestants on Saturday, Bunker Baits will be donating the coffee. I know we said we'd do it at the Brownlee Open, and that was my fault. I screwed that up. But we will be there this Saturday. Have a coffee for you set up down by the check-in station where you do the live well checks. We'll have fresh coffee there for you, cups, everything you need to have a delicious cup of joe before you guys hit the water. So be looking for that Saturday morning. My brother David will be there. Uh-oh. I hope I'm not losing my voice. I just got it back from this last weekend. For those of you that spent the weekend with me down at CJ Strike, know we had to deal with some adverse conditions, and I had to do some yelling on Sunday, and I inadvertently kind of lost my voice a little bit doing so, but it's all good. On the phone to the TV and Rowan's. Oh, Rowan's trying to talk to me. Hi, Rowan. Nice to see you, bud. 4:30. Oh, it's not your bad, Dan. It just didn't happen. That was my fault. I forgot it at first, and by the time it got up there, it just didn't happen. So no blame other than myself. I shouldn't have forgot it in the first place. So definitely my fault for sure, Dan. Don't worry about it. Right, Ricky? Good luck to everybody on Saturday. That's always my favorite, one of my favorites of the year for sure. All right, let's get an injector ready. Let's see here. Yeah, I really think we can get by with a small one. Let's do that. Let's grab our normal dual injector because I know how this one's going to inject. Let's start with, you know what? Let's start with the Chubbies. If you don't even start with the Chubbies, what are you even doing, right? Oh, we got bubbles everywhere. Man, this moisture out is really messing with my my bubble content and my plastic. So, all right, here we go. Tonight's first round of a purple bait. Like I said, that was the only really motivation I had coming into tonight, is I just wanted something purple. I think this is going to look good. I hope so. Okay, there's 1, 2. You guys see that okay? All right. I was trying a couple different camera angles this week to see if it would be better and or worse. As long as I don't block the camera, you guys can kind of see what's going on here. We've got 2 of these Chubby molds, 3 cavities each. There are some vents at the bottom. You'll see some of this plastic pouring out. That is supposed to happen. That's okay. Okay, we got all 6 of those. Top those off. Let's see if we have enough for the Serpent Shads. I think we do. There's 1. It's going to be close. Whew, just enough. Tell you what, when you know your stuff, your equipment anyway, and its capabilities, sometimes you get some close calls, but that worked out absolutely perfect. Okay, this is purple. I hope you guys are ready. This is going to be really cool. I'll show you on the top here just how purple this top is. And it's not crazy, right? So we got a little bit of purple, but check out how clear this belly color looks right here on the injector. Yet down here, you can see a nice pink hue to it. Oh, we dropped a thing of purple in there, but the real magic is going to happen when we open these. You see them from the belly side. This is going to be really cool. So I think the task of creating a purple bait, task complete. Roy said he's got an idea for the next week. Tomato, green pumpkin, pepper mixed. Ooh, Roy, you got an example-ish? Are you thinking green pumpkin over red? So I've got Malicious AFT, which is kind of a green pumpkin over red right now. It's a tomato red, a little bit of black flake, but nothing crazy. We can make something work, Roy. Let me know, man. I do have, what do we got? So Rick, Fishing with Funk won last week. I know he's not on right now, but we're going to do something cool next week. He'd like to re-gift his winnings, and we're going to do something cool with first responder and military veterans or active duty. We're going to open up the contest. It's kind of a two-part deal next week. So more to follow on that one. But don't worry, stay tuned. It's going to be a fun one. But let me know, Roy. I think I'm always open to colors. See what you guys want to do. So, all right, round one success. I think everything's cooling off here. Let me get these for round two. We'll try to keep this rolling tonight. We're going to be probably like a swim bait heavy type baits tonight. The chubby trailer, the soft plastic flukes, the swim baits. I think I've got two or three. I've got all three sizes of swim baits out here. We're going to do some drop shot worms. And the all-new bait, the brand-new minnow-style bait that we don't have a name for yet. The naming contest is probably going to come out soon. You might have to wait just a little. Oh, Miller has to go inside. Okay. Sorry, folks. We have to pause the show for Mr. Miller, which will turn around and come back here in about 5 minutes. But that's okay. So the brand new minnow style bait, we'll be doing a naming contest at some point in the next few days, hopefully. I did swing by old Idaho Rod and Reel today and chatted with Ryan briefly, showed him a few of the prototypes, some of the colors we're thinking about releasing, and ecstatic would be an understatement. So thanks for the insight, Ryan. Appreciate your help. These will be hitting the shelves here very soon. You know what, maybe we'll show you guys here in a little bit the secret color that I showed Ryan down there. So freaking pouring there, huh? He is, Dan. He is such a good boy. We had it earlier coming through Kuna. We had a couple of thunder boomers and some gnarly weather come through here about half hour ago, 45 minutes ago now, and we made it. It wasn't horrible, but sounds like oh dang, Chris missed me by 5 minutes. Glad you got your baits though, brother. Thank you. What was I gonna say? Oh, the storms. Yeah, we just got through with them. Oh, I hear the train. They must be loading more carts right here. So you guys can see the two colors. I'm gonna show a real nice glow. See how clear this one looks on the right side here. But when these combine inside a mold, it's amazing what they can create and what the light does with the dark on one side and that lilac hyper shift on the other. So yeah, we did get quite a bit of rain in a pretty short amount of time. It seems pretty calm right now. Tell you what, let's stop chatting here. Let's open up a mold. I want to see what these look like. So I want to see if we're on the right track tonight. So let me get the good overhead camera here so you guys can see the full opening. These are the 5-inch Serpent Shad. What's up, Scotty? So this is the 5-inch soft plastic fluke style. We call it the Serpent Shad. Let's see what side it's going to open up here. All right, so we have this kind of translucent-ish purple on top. Now here's where the magic hopefully is going to happen. You guys can see some of that sparkly. Oh, is it going to show up on camera? I think we're close. If I hold it just right, you guys can start seeing some of the properties of that hypershift as I rotate it. Right there, you guys see all that sparkle going on? So it's clear this way. The light's got to be right. Give me a second here. I turn on my flashlight. I do this. Let's see if it'll work here. There you go. You can see all those little sparkles in the belly. It shows up in person. It's hard to see on camera. There you go. You can maybe see there. But anyway, right there's the perfect kind of angle where it contrasts with that purple background. We could probably go a little bit darker. Let me see if I can give you guys a good side profile if it'll actually show it here with my hand in the background. I mean, that's purple, but I don't know. What do you guys think? This is one of those that less is more, and you have to see it in person. I still like it, though. I think we're on the right track. I'm not going to divert a course just yet. Let's stick to it. I think it'll turn out long term. I think we're there. Joey says gold or copper on the bottom, maybe. Yeah, we need to do something to kind of spice this up because it does seem pretty bland, if I'm being honest. For a Wild Color Wednesday color, this is pretty tame on the spectrum, I would say. You can kind of see some of that hyper shift on the belly there. Yes, it's brown on the box. Scotty likes it. Purple Halo. That's a good name, Chris. Okay, we're going to brainstorm on this for the next 12 seconds or so. See if we can come up with a plan. Let's look at the chubbies one real quick before we choose to alter the course, if you will. Let me get these hung up here. Sorry, I'm going to sing along. You guys are going to hate it. Forget that you guys can't hear the radio as much as I can, so I'm trying not to sing in your ears and serenade you this evening. All right, let's open up the chubby molds. I got to get some of this plastic off the side here. 2 and 3. Okay. This will give us a good idea because this is a bigger bait profile too. We'll be able to see what's going on. Chunkopotamus. What's up, J-Dub? Oh, shoot. These are still hot, folks. These are a lot hot. There we go. Okay, we had one stay up top. But now you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Give me a second. I'm going to try to go to this other camera so you guys can maybe see it here. If it'll focus, you can see that hyper shift lilac belly color kind of come to life here. That's a much better angle right there. See how much is shining on that belly side? That's the effect we're going for that I can't, it's difficult to show you guys on the camera, but I really like the simplistic properties. Because if you bring it up out of there, like let's go back to the overhead camera, you guys can see the belly is almost clear when you're looking through there. And then as you rotate it, all of a sudden it comes alive. If I were to kill maybe that light, maybe that'll show you better. Not as much. Okay, let me turn the light back on. But we're getting close here. We're getting real close. Maybe that one. There you go. You can see kind of the translucent belly there, how clear it is, but it doesn't show it. Man, that's going to be hard to do, to show you guys this. In person, you guys will look at it and go, oh my, it looks amazing. But it's all, I guess, in what the camera shows, so I shouldn't be boasting too much, I guess. But all right, let's keep on rolling here. We got one more of those chobies to open up here. Oh, here comes the rain. Go, go, go. Okay, one more to open here. Thanks, Julie. I was curious how much it was going to shine through on camera. For you folks that like purple-esque looking baits, there's a great shot of 3 of them of the chubby trailers there. Arguably one of the best bladed jig trailers shapes ever to be created. One of my personal favorites. Okay, there is 6 chubbies fresh out of the molds. You'd think I was in a different line of work saying that, but let me get these hung up real quick and we will run another 30 seconds on the plastic and get ready for round 2. I got to shoot one of the new unnamed minnows. I have to see what these are going to look like. And we might as well do some little swim baits. I say little, they're 3.8s we're probably going to do first. So give me just a second to get these hung up. We'll get you guys going on round 2 on tonight's episode of Wild Color Wednesday. Appreciate y'all tuning in this evening. I don't know about you guys with this crappy weather lately. Makes you just want to take a nap all the time. Hey, what's up, Sneaky River? Making some purple colored baits this evening. We might be warming up already for round 2 now that I'm looking at it. but we may have to get the bigger injector for this one. Let's make sure we're really stirred up here good. I think we need about at least another 30 seconds each side. These are cooling off quick this evening. It's a little bit cooling. Not too bad. It's 65 in the shop. It shouldn't be too cold in here to where the plastic is kind of getting solid on me out of nowhere. Uh-oh, what's Sam up to? Yeah, right, Gerald? An old orange and black, old school. Uh-oh, what's Sam up to? Is that what Sam? Julie says, calm down. What did I miss? I can't see Sam's comments for whatever reason. So he must have said something to Dan and Julie. Yeah, you're right, J-Dub. We definitely needed the moisture for the water levels. Many of the reservoirs down here. Sounds like Lucky Peak is full. Sounds like Arrow Rock is just about full. But folks, we're going to switch over to the Mondo injector. I don't want to run out of plastic. I say Mondo, but it's just a 10-ounce dual injector. Oh, there we go, Sam. Thank you. Oh man, that's funny. Well, I appreciate the help and support, Sam and Dan and Julie, anybody really that's hitting that like button and hitting some highlight comments and all that stuff. So I appreciate you guys. So, all right. First off, now we can proceed to round two. Let me get some stuff out of the way. All right, round two. Let's do the 3.8 swim baits and the new 4-inch unnamed minnow baits. Like I said, the naming contest is going to come out here in the next couple of days. So make sure you guys be on the lookout for that one. All right, let's get our plastic out here. You can't decide if it's going to keep raining or if it's done. Glad I got the cover back on yesterday. So I had everything airing out yesterday after the nice wet weekend down at CJ. And I was like, well, I'll be fine if I just go to bed, leave it uncovered, leave everything open. And I'm glad I looked at the forecast because we got dumped on last night a little bit, middle of the night. Okay. Swim baits. Oh, just be sure. So what I'm doing is I'm contemplating what injector I should use. I don't want to screw this up and run out of plastic. Oh, what's up, Darren? I wish we had 3 feet of snow, to be honest. It'd be nice. Although I'm enjoying fishing. So, all right, here we go. Round two of tonight's purple color yet to be named on a bait profile that's yet to be named, and some 3.8-inch swim baits. Okay, there's a good injection there. I think that was right. I have to load these molds backwards because the top and the bottom are opposite than a lot of my other molds. And so I got to make sure I don't screw these up here. Okay, the unnamed minnows look like those were good. Let's get some swim baits going here. These are the 3.8-inch torpedoes. I know you guys already know this. I said it a couple weeks ago, but we have the 3.3 size. I am just waiting on the packaging to get here. Little bird told me it's sitting in customs right now. So hopefully in the next week or two, we will have the packaging needed for the 3.3 swim bait size, the medium size, if you will, for the torpedo lineup. All right, we're just getting everything covered up here. Wow, that plastic is really hot. Okay, I think we have just enough plastic for 2 more rounds. I think that'll be just the right amount. Okay, let me set this stuff off to the side here. There we go. That'll work. You stay there. You stay there. That's what I hear, Darren. I mean, anything over 3 is a win. Is that the going rate? I don't know, ladies. What do you think? I think we only have one lady on tonight, but okay, everything topped off. Yeah. Ditto what Julie said. Congrats, Sam. Good job this weekend, man. Hey, what's up, AJ? Heck yeah. Okay, we're for you guys just tuning in. We're making a purple swim bait-esque type color tonight with a dark purple up top, kind of a very light Hypershift purple color called Lilac. There's the back of the package. There's the front. But these are the colors we're using tonight to come up with sort of a purple-ish swim bait color. Oh, you're welcome, bud. Well earned. Man, I wish I was fishing that one this weekend. I got to go out for a couple hours, do a little bit of fishing. I got some okay ones. But I tell you what, it's hard when you're not in the tournament and you're really trying not to mess up anybody else's spot or anything. I hit a couple community holes and then I literally just floated around in deep water for a while, just trying to stay off the bank. But managed to find a few fish down there on a Sunday, even though the weather was shitty. Managed to find a few once everybody got settled into their spots on Sunday. So I just went where nobody else was, and sure enough, there were some fish there. So, sorry, I'm trying not to burn my fingers here. I need to get all of this stirred in for this next round. Let's get these back in the microwave. Right, Dan? Every day should be a fishing day. Every day is like day. Unfortunately, that stuff called work and all the crap we got to do, responsibilities, you name it. Okay, that was really hot. I shouldn't have touched that with my fingers. It's all right. We don't have feelings in our fingertips anymore anyway. Okay, kind of hit a stalled moment here. Let me get these going because these are going to take just a minute to get ready for round 3. Okay, we'll get those all fired up. We are just about cooled off on our molds. I think we're good on our injector and the blending block. Leg day is tomorrow. Right, Sam? I am ready for the Delta like you wouldn't believe. I'm so looking forward to that one. Of the lakes I plan on fishing this year, that's probably the one I have the best chances of really breaking my PB largemouth on. So we'll see how that goes. What's up, Justice? It's all good, man. We all get stuck at work. It happens. No worries, no worries. Okay. It's all good, Dan. You'll get them next time, man. Okay, we're going to save the no-name minnow bait. We're going to do the swim baits first. But the problem is, I don't know if you guys can see all the plastic that I dumped on the top there. Now they're all molded together. Yeah, timing this year has been way off, way early. We had such a mild winter. It threw these fish into a circle. Stuff that normally last year, well, I'm sitting here yapping, but check out the swim baits. What do you guys think of that purplish purple people eater? I don't know. Not sure what a good name would be for this, but be thinking of some names here. We'd love to have you guys name these baits, but I like that dark purple up top. Like I said, though, I think you really have to see these kind of in person or in the sunlight to really appreciate that Hypershift doing its thing. But there is the first one. Rise and shine, it's fishing time. What's up, Mr. Powell? Michael tuning in from down there in the south. I'm sure he's got way better weather than we do right now. Huh, Michael? Purple Kush. Sam. All right. Let's pull one out and actually look at it. We'll show you guys on this camera kind of the stark contrast between that purple and that clear belly. And then as we turn it, we kind of see some of that lilac Hypershift doing its thing. But again, I really do think you guys need to see it in the sunlight for this to get the full appreciation. Second on the Kush, call it the Snoop. Thanks, Justice. Right, a little bit of black flake. I think that would be good too. Maybe on the top. I mean, it's transparent enough on that top that if you add a little bit of black flake, that would be good. So maybe we get a little wild here on Wild Color Wednesdays. Let's start adding some stuff. Maybe we should. I tell you what, let me hang these ones up, and then we're going to look at the no-name minnow baits here in just a second. I got to get these 3.8s up here on the pegs. Oh, I hear you, microwaves. There's 3. Okay, we're almost there. All right, I'm looking forward to this naming contest for these minnows. You guys, I'm going to need your help later this week, coming up with probably the best military theme name. A lot of our baits are after military theme type stuff. We'll have to get into some names here and see what we want to choose for this contest. But don't worry, it'll be coming here soon. But I at least want to show you guys. We have the full lineup of the molds. These are ready for full production here. We just need a darn name. So there is the top view. Well, that's kind of upside down. Maybe we should do that. Snoop D-O-double-G. Sam. Mike likes Purple Rain. I don't know. What do you guys think of the purple top there? It's pretty plain Jane, but this is where the magic starts coming in. This is this new 4-inch minnow style bait with no name yet. But I tell you what, if you're into running the forward facing sonar or strolling a minnow, this shape is sure to be working for you if you want to add these to your lineup here. But this is that new 4-inch unnamed minnow style. We have a 3-inch coming too. I'll show you that here in just a little bit, guys. But I don't know. What do you think? Oh, instead of the top, just black, like a black tail, Justice. That would be cool. I can get the tail mold for this so we can have opposite color tails. I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Good, bad, horrible, ugly? See, I swear from down here you guys can see a lot more of the Hypershift properties. It doesn't look as clear there. But from my viewpoint, man, that it's really hard to show you guys on camera. This is one of those things that it's not as impressive unless you're there in person. Okay, round 2 complete. Let me get these hung up here. And we will start looking at round 3 here. Oh, looks like I got a few air bubbles in one of them baits. Okay, round 3. I have got the 3.3-inch swim baits. These are the smaller ones, and we're going to do the 3-inch new minnow style baits on this round. We're definitely going to need the small injector for this one. It won't be needed for the big one. Rib Shiner, like a Chris, the Cruiser. Oh, Mike wants to see it in a Warthog. I really think it would look good in a creature style bait. This is a cool little color. Okay, let's grab our plastic. Get ready for round 3. Oh, I need to clear out my injector. Getting ahead of myself here. Thanks, Gerald. I think they'll work. We'll find a bass somewhere that likes them, I promise. Okay. We're going to set this off to the side to cool off a little bit. Them injector tips are smoking hot. Okay. We need plastic. We need to stir them up. Hematoma, Julie says. Name the shape DMZ. AJ, love it. Need some Nico or janitor worms in that. Yeah, those will look good. Got a feeling we're going to need about another 30 seconds to a minute in the old microwave. Well, maybe not. Maybe we're pleasantly surprised. Nope, spoke too soon. At least on this belly killer. I need about 30 more seconds than that. Okay, let's do 30 seconds real quick. That'll give us a chance to load up our molds which we have there. And then, oh, Joey, thank you for texting me. I totally spaced the drawing after round one. Give me a second. We'll shoot this, and then we'll do the drawing. So thanks for staying tuned. Joey, thanks for reminding me. Joey just texted me. Flashbang, I like that. Gerald, not for sale just yet, but we always do custom stuff. So if you want some, man, let me know. Shoot me a message. Give me a call, text, whatever. We'll get you hooked up, Gerald. That's too easy. Yeah, Joey, good call, man. Totally forgot to do the giveaway from last week's color. Give me just a second, folks. Man, I swear. It's almost like I got a bunch of stuff going on. Okay. I can hear the rain hitting the garage door now. So we are back in another dip of rain, it seems, but that's okay. I like hearing that reservoirs are full and things are flowing. I just hope we have enough snowpack to last through the summer. That's going to be the trick there. Bangers, flashbang. Man, we got lots of stuff. Okay, flashbang, the mini bang. You guys are onto something, I think. Okay, round three. Which injector do I want to use? We're going to use the smaller one. I don't need the big one. Not for this one. Let me get this one set up. And here we go. Oh my goodness. Did you guys see that? I almost lost that entire thing of plastic. That was close. My injector handle got caught on the handle of the cup. That was very close. We don't want any accidents like that. So here we go. Round three, and then we will do the drawing from last week's Midnight Madness color. If you guys got to tune in on some of that. Okay, there's the first swim bait mold. 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's the swim baits. We're going to transition over to the no-name minnows. Saw some good names already, though. Don't worry, we're going to do the official naming contest very, very soon. But I like the flashbang or the mini bang. Those would be nice. Frag out. Okay, get these topped off here. Oh yeah, plenty of plastic for the final round. We're doing good, folks. Although shooting the show a little backwards tonight with forgetting the drawing, but that's okay. Good thing is we're still alive, so. Oh, excuse me. Allergies have been kicking my butt. I never had allergies my entire life till I got older. That's right, I said older. Okay, now those are cooling. Let's do a draw. Okay, give me just a second, guys. I'm going to get set up here on. First off, let's give a quick shout out to Yellow Barn Woodcrafting for being last week's sponsor. The Midnight Madness color turned out absolutely amazing. We will show you that real quick before we do the drawing. I definitely want to say thanks, Joey. Appreciate you. We'll show you. Maybe it's better on the overhead camera. Let's do this. You guys can see last week's Midnight Madness black and blue. Check out these boomsticks. Awesome chatterbait trailers. We got the twin tails, the rifleman. Check out the craws. And of course the no-name minnow baits. These guys turned out awesome. So last week's color, Midnight Madness, turned out amazing. Check out the lizards. If you guys are big into old school lizards on a Carolina rig, dragging these around. I did end up making some of those with the copper, like suggested during the live. I believe I got 2 more bags of those. We'll show you those in just a second. So that is what we're going to give away right now. So thanks again to Yellow Barn Woodcrafting for being last week's sponsor. Let's hop over here real quick to where we at here. Let me grab my. There we go. Now you can see me. Here is the contestants from last week. Looks like we had 12 of them. We'll copy and paste. Go over to our wheel of names. put those in. Give me just a second to make sure we didn't miss anything. Looks like we got everybody. All right, we're going to start shuffling here. This is at least 20, 30, 40, 50 times probably. All right, shuffle the crap out of them. Here we go. One spin to win. Who is it going to be tonight? Oh. Hey, there we go. Congratulations, Mr. Beach. You are the winner of last Midnight Madness color. Congratulations, sir. I will get those in the mail to you here pretty soon. Let's make sure we thank Yellow Barn Woodcraft one more time for being last week's sponsor. Thank you, Joey. Appreciate you jumping on board as always and always being a supporter of the show, the channel, and everything I got going on. So thanks, dude. Appreciate you. With that said, let's get back to checking out the baits tonight. So, Mr. Beach, congratulations. I think I know where to send them, but if you want them somewhere different, let me know. Okay. We're almost there. Okay, let's get these back in the microwave for the last round here. Man. All right, guys, we need some. Oh, you are welcome. You are welcome, Hunter. Please let your dad know. It's our pleasure, man. That's for sure. I bet you are, Hunter. That's awesome. Excuse me. I seem to catch a little bit of cough here. All right, folks. Let's do the official naming of this color tonight. We're going to need a name before we do the giveaway. So let me know what you guys think of a name for tonight's color, this purple. There's been a few I've seen. There's a hematoma one I saw. There was, what else did we have here? Purple Kush, Purple Passion, Purple Rain. So let's keep going with the names here. We're going to pick the best one. So if you guys have not put a name in the comments yet, go ahead and throw one down there. That way we know what to call this awesome purple color that we're making tonight. We got just enough plastic, I think, for one more round. And we've been making all the big baits so far tonight. So what I'd like to do for this last round is we're going to make some smaller ones. I've got some smaller flukes, some smaller swim baits, the 2.8s. And then, you know what? We're going to throw some spotters in there and do some of the little drop shot worms as tonight's final round tonight. We're going to use the big, no, we're not. What are we going to do? I don't know if my small one's going to be enough. We're going to have to use the big one. That's okay. We'll use the big injector. We will get as much as we got. Purple Ghost, Purple Ghost. I like the Purple Ghost. That's a couple votes now for Purple Ghost. Okay, just let me get this on my heater plate real quick. I'll give that a few seconds. Great minds think alike, huh? Joker. Okay, we're gonna open these molds here. So here's the 3-3, same swim bait as before, just a little bit smaller. Seems to be that more often than not, this 3-3 size is the right size to match bait fish. At least for us up here in the Northwest, this seems to be a pretty good size. Let's try not to throw stuff, huh? There is your 3-3 swim baits. I feel like we need to add something. We're missing something in the color. We got to do it on the last round here. We're going to add something. Ghosted Grape, Dan says. I like it. Hey, what's up, Jay Ryan? Hey, thanks for tagging, folks. Appreciate y'all. Okay, here's the second one of the 3-3 size. No difference. Still absolutely amazing bait, though, I tell you what. If you're looking for a nice small swim bait, plenty of tail action. Man, these little 3-3 torpedoes are going to be absolutely stellar as soon as we can get the packaging to get them to you. I know I've got a couple of orders of the 3-3s still waiting for the packaging to come in. Dan, I think you've got some of the Sub-Zero color back here waiting for the packaging as well. We will get that to you as soon as we can. Let me get these hung up real quick. And then we're going to open up the no name bait, the minnow style or minnow shape. Soon to be named here in a couple days. Okay, there's 4. I got 4 more here. Mike, if I had just enough plastic, man, I would shoot that warthog shape. I just don't have enough, I think, for this final round, unfortunately. But we'll keep rolling here. There's my son doing his chores tonight. More purple on top, Scotty says. Brown Flake, Dan says. Dad says we need more baits, so don't send them yet. He will get with you to put an order in. Okay, sounds good, Hunter. Thanks, dude. All right, there's the 3-inch no-name minnow style bait. And you want to talk about a versatile bait that you can run on a small jig head if you need to, or if you'd like to, but you can also drop shot this. Just nose hook it on like a size probably 2 or 4, probably 4, size 4 drop shot hook. Just nose hook it, and man, this is sure to probably get you bit just a little bit. I can't even say the word dislike in the same sentence as this bait here. I'm really happy with it. I've got to do a little bit of R&D with it already. I did catch a few fish down in Pickwick a couple weeks ago on this bait shape. Okay, brown on the belly. Bang out baits. Purple haze, HSB says. I like it. Okay, so there's the other one. This is the belly side in the mold. See how much lighter that looks. If we get really close, maybe you guys can see some of those sparkly. There you go. Now you can see some of it. I just had to get really close. So now you guys can see some of that hyper shift effect. See all those little tiny MIDI flakes? As long as it's small, Dan says. Oh, man. Grape haze, grape ape. All good names. We're definitely going to pick one. You guys will probably see this Friday will be the official giveaway video. I know last week we didn't get it out till Saturday. Was a little busy. Little bit, but that's okay. Hey, Mr. Taylor in the house. What's up, Dale? Hey, Dale, I was hoping to see you guys last weekend over at CJ for the TBF deal. I'm sure you and Zach were tied up with some club stuff, but seems like we had a couple of club derbs the same day out of the area, but it's all good. Hope all's well, Dale. Yeah, purple haze. I like it too, man. Okay, so the 5th and final round, we're gonna do, like I said, all the small baits, but we're gonna add some stuff. So I mean, we might as well go for broke on the last round, right? To see what we can come up with. Let's make sure everything's lined up here. Good. Okay, molds are in. Let's play with the plastic. Let's see what we can come up with. Oh. Okay, I got you. I guess I just missed you on Friday then. I didn't get there till late Friday. So it's all good. Maybe we'll catch you at the next one. Okay, let's check our temps here. I think we're good. Okay, purples and browns are always good. I like the PB&J-esque, type contrast. Let's go. Thinking here. So I just happen to have some of this purple flake. This is called Dark Barney. I don't know if you guys can see some of the color properties in this flake. I'm thinking about maybe add some of this bigger, larger stuff to the top. And then I have a very, very small size of that same flake, maybe a little bit on the belly. And then let's do the same with Sparkle Violet. This is kind of a hidden style flake that kind of the edges disappear and you just get the reflective property. So let's make sure we got plenty of heat here. No, I'm going to need to heat these up. I shook them and I thought I had plenty here. Okay, let me get these back in for just a second. Thought we were hot enough for the last round. Thanks for sticking with me, folks. This is going to be worth it, I hope, at the end here. Problem is we're just running out of plastic. We're getting real close to the end here. And I'm trying not to burn my hands and yet keep our speed here. Okay, let me get these back in the microwave for just about a minute or so, and then we should be ready to rock and add our extra ingredients for the final round. I know it's been a long show if I am almost out of one of these, so thanks for tuning in, folks, and sticking with me the whole time. Hopefully it'll be worth it here at the very end. What else? Congratulations to Mike again for being last week's color winner for the Midnight Madness color. Man, I tell you what, it was hard to not snag a few of those and want to put those in my own tackle box here. Let's see here. We could do the same with that brown on the top and the bottom. We don't have to, though. You guys can probably see that brown a little bit better. This is the 0.040 size brown flake. Maybe we won't add all this. Maybe we'll just add the brown and the sparkle violet, because maybe the purple flakes might be too much. Is it too much? Can you have too much purple? Is that a thing? I don't know. Okay, here we go. All kinds of air bubbles. Look at them. Did you get everything on the street? Is it still raining? Lightly? Okay. Be careful. Be careful. Yeah, let's do something. This is pretty bland. Let's church it up for the last round here. Let's do, get rid of bubbles first. That's, yeah, just at the door. Leave it here. No, stay. Let's do, okay, there's sparkle violet with just a splash of the tiny brown. There we go. That was more than a splash probably, but there we go. Now we got some substance. Okay. Not bad. Okay, let's add the top. We're definitely gonna do sparkle violet, large on top. That's quite a bit for just that little bit of plastic. A little bit of this brown, just to give it some contrast. You know what? There's not enough in this belly side. I'm going to take a little bit of this large purple and throw it on the belly side too. Just a splash. We're going to give it just a couple of, just a little bit here. There we go. Okay. Man, these are cooling off fast. And I think we need to darken up this top just a little bit. There we go. These are much smaller baits. We're going to need the contrast on that top side to be a little bit darker, because just it's a smaller size bait. Boy, we were right at the hour mark here. So like I said, folks, thanks for tuning in this long and sticking with me. We are almost there for the fourth and final round tonight of Wild Color Wednesday. Coming down out there?
Yeah. It's tripping on my legs.
Oh, no. Okay. Stay. Okay. We are hot. Let's roll on round 4 of tonight's Wild Color Wednesday. Name to be determined yet, but we've seen some good ones. Purple Haze, Purple Rain, lots of good ones. These look like some Wild Color Wednesday colors now. I don't know if you guys can see the contrast between the two. There's that top purple. There's that belly. Here we go. Officially, gonna pour round 4. Okay, we are 100% good to go. Okay, round 4 going down. Okay, there's one. There's a little flukes. The 3.75 inch serpent shads. Oh yeah, we got plenty of plastic. These are the little guys, little 2.8s. They don't take hardly any plastic at all.
Sorry.
But I think we're going to be on our color adjustments here. So much so that I'm kind of wishing we would have done that after the first round and got us a little bit closer to more of a wild color Wednesday color, not just a cool color, but a wild color. But that's okay. Live and you learn. Okay, excess is out. Boy, we only have enough plastic to do a little off-screen stuff and add in a few more baits for this giveaway. Miller wants to go inside. Okay, these will be cooled off momentarily. Just gonna move stuff out of the way so we can open these up. Uh-oh, UPS is texting me. That's not good. Oh, computer's wigging out again. What's going on here? Oh, Tallgrave said purple taint for a name. That's funny. Lots of good names. Oh, hang on a sec, dog. As soon as we get these to cool off, I'm sure you guys noticed that my sign is not lit up. The power cord got caught on my big chair as I was coming out of the garage earlier today, and it pulled something inside there. So we got to do some repairs on the. There it is. That sign right there. It's not coming on anymore, so I got to figure out what's going on. All right, let's see if we can get these. I can hear the rain hitting my vent outside, which means we got another one coming. Oh, we might have some heavy rain coming in here real soon, and some snow pockets I see. All right, hang on, Cuna. It's about to get. Thanks, Joey. Glad you guys can hear it enough that you know what's playing. But all right, let's get these out of the way. Are they cool off enough? I think so. We're gonna chance it. I think we're good. Okay, let's check out. Been wanting to see these. These are the drop shot worms, the spotters. These are one of my favorite little drop shot worms. What sides are going to stay on? Oh, it's trying to be on both. Okay, so we added all that extra flake to the top. So now you can see that sparkle violet coming through kind of on the tops there. Let's see what the belly color holds for us. We got a little bit of contrast with that larger purple. We got the brown in there, the little brown, plus the the sparkle violet on the belly side there. Let's see if we can get a good one to show a good laminate. I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, that's the small camera. You can't see that one, so Thunder Snurr, right? I like it with the added stuff. It's a lot going on. Don't get me wrong, but I definitely think it would work. To be honest. Okay, let me get these hung up. Let's open up the other baits here. Me too, Joey. I think it made it contrast and pop a little bit better. So here is the 3.75 inch little flukes. These are the 3.75 serpent shads, I should say. We'll toss them off to the side so you actually see some of those side profiles there. It's getting better. If you guys can see them in person, you'd say, wow, I need some of those for the old tackle box. But here we go. Definitely more loud than the first couple of rounds we did. Right, Gerald? I think so too. Thanks, AJ. All right, sounds like the consensus was we should have added this to the mix on the get-go, but that's okay. But there's the belly side of those. There's the top side. Some more of these smaller serpent shads, which is also a very versatile bait that we offer. Those alone, just drop shot them are pretty good too. So thanks, Delta Mike. Thanks, Hunter. Okay, here's my little swim baits, the 2.8s. If you have those finicky fish that are chasing those little tiny bait fish, these guys, these are your ticket right here. So looking good for the little swim bait. Scott says a lot better. Okay, so now we know what to do next time. We make the yet to be named color. But if you guys are wanting some of these custom made, let me know. Like I said, we always do custom. So thanks, Will. Okay, last mold to open tonight. One more, the 2.8s. There's a whole batch of them. Looking real good. Let's pull one out here so you guys can kind of see the, I got little plastic strings everywhere, but those are nice and bright. Looking good. BZO, what's that, Dan? Okay, we'll get those hung up off camera as soon as we turn off here this evening. So I want to say thanks, folks. Appreciate you guys being here this evening. Thanks for enduring the little bit longer episode. I know we went a little more than an hour. I don't know why my focus is messed up on this camera. I think it might be about time to upgrade some equipment on this camera. But either way, thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. Had a good time. I do enjoy tonight's color. It's a toss-up for me. Like I said, once you guys see these in the sunlight, you're like, wow, that's a lot better than what we were able to show you in camera. But for sure, definitely a cool color tonight. We'll pick a name out of the awesome names you guys suggested and be on the lookout for the giveaway post this Friday. Other than that, let's wrap her up for the evening. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful night yourself. Hey, thanks guys. Appreciate you. My pleasure. And we will see you guys next week on the next episode of Wildcat on Wednesday. Till then, stay tuned and follow along. We got a lot of good stuff coming. So, all right, guys, catch you later.